We're going to be looking at some absolutely insane concept Doppler gems by who I think is one of the most underrated Counter-Strike content creators right now. I'm talking about cyan Dopplers, white pearls, and even opal gems, which is absolutely insane to even think about, and I really hope that Valve at least considers adding these finishes to the game, because believe me when I tell you, these all look insane. All of that right after a word from today's sponsor. PirateSwap is a CS2 trading and instant sell website where you can trade your skins for others or instantly and safely sell them for real money. With PirateSwap, there's no waiting for listings to sell because you just sell your skins directly to PirateSwap and get the money instantly without having to wait. And also, using code DNBCS when depositing gives you up to a 35% deposit bonus, which is really nice if you're trying to build your dream inventory. PirateSwap is also trusted by influencers in over 20 countries worldwide. So if you want to try out PirateSwap, then please do so from the link in the description and the pinned comment below. And big thanks to PirateSwap for sponsoring this video. Trade your CS2 skins seamlessly and with low fees at pirateswap.com with promo code DNBCS or from the link in the description below. This person, Gemry Gregory on YouTube, has actually made all of these different concepts, and I'm sure that he put a lot of work and thought into these ideas, so I highly recommend that you go check him out because he has a lot of other cool content on his channel. But what we're focusing on today is the potential new Dopplers that could be coming to Counter-Strike. Now, there's no actual information that these will come to Counter-Strike ever, although if Valve does decide to add more Dopplers, like how they did with the Gamma Dopplers, it really seems like the knives in this video are the only direction that they could go. For example, here is a concept of a topaz Doppler, which looks absolutely insane. It is pretty much like an orange gem, and I personally just love how this looks. This would go really nice with any gold loadout. Imagine if you had a topaz Doppler with an AK gold arabesque. Obviously, you would have to be extremely rich to have that, but the idea of it is at least really cool. Then we have these citron Dopplers, which is like a really bright yellow color. These ones I actually like the least, although I will admit that there are no other finishes in the game that look anything like this, so it would be a really unique concept for them to add this to the game. Although getting into some of my favorite finishes of this whole entire video, we have the opals. I'm sure when you saw this one in the intro you were intrigued by it because it honestly just looks insane. It looks like a combination between a Gamma Doppler and a regular Doppler phase 2. It has bits of bright green on it, bits of that diamond gem color, and also some pink on it. If they added this finish to the game, it definitely would be one of the most expensive. It just looks incredible, and sometimes it can even look like oil slick in the right lighting. I think that if Valve were to add more Dopplers, this would be what I would want to see the absolute most. And I'm sure you'll notice that most of these clips are from CSGO, but that doesn't really change the concept idea at all. I'm sure these finishes would look even better in CS2. Next up, we have the Zeta Doppler knives, and these ones again look really nice. It almost looks like a black pearl with a bunch of really bright green in it, and you wouldn't think by me describing it that it would look nice, but as you can see on screen now, these look absolutely incredible. The phase 1 is that black pearl look with the green stripes. The phase 2 is more green with some stripes of black pearl in it. The phase 3 is like dark black and a little bit of purple. This is definitely my favorite phase of these Zeta Dopplers, and if these were added to the game and I could afford it, this would be the phase that I would be getting, the phase 3. And then the phase 4 is more of a really bright purple. And the gems, I'm sure that you saw this one coming, are amethyst gems, and these would actually serve a purpose in the game because we need more purple knives. There are a lot of people that would love to have a purple loadout, but the only real purple knives we have in the game are the ultraviolet and the freehand, and in my personal opinion, neither one of those actually look too good, but the amethyst gem looks insane. I can see why some people wouldn't want this to be added to the game because it does take away from the black pearl, although I think that the amethyst knives are leaning more towards pink than they are purple. Obviously, they kind of strike me as purple, although compared to the black pearls, they are definitely definitely more pink. They also made an apatite gem, which is just pure cyan. Again, this looks crazy. I would love to see this added to the game. They would go perfect with a pair of vice gloves, as you can see here. And then we have the white pearls, which I am kind of mixed on because I think that it looks nice with the Doppler texture on it, but then again, it kind of just looks like a stained or a vanilla. So I think that out of all of the finishes that we've looked at so far, the citron and the white pearl are the two that I would definitely want to see the least. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Then we have these Sigma Dopplers, which I actually don't like at all. It is kind of a dark green puke color and a red color, kind of like a Christmas or a Jamaica kind of vibe. I don't really like these at all. I definitely would be interested to hear if you think that these look nice. Although the phase 3 of the Sigma Doppler knives is pretty cool. It gives me strong Joker vibes with the purple and the green. Although I just don't think that these knives would go good with like any loadout at all. Maybe you can make them look good with a pair of hedge mazes, but that is highly debatable. Although where it really gets good is with the peridot gems. They do kind of look like emeralds, but they are a darker green, which I actually really like. It would be nice to have the option, if you want a Doppler gem, to go for a darker or a lighter green. Although again, out of all of the knives that we've looked at in this video, I feel like these are one of the least likely to be added because it's just too similar to the emerald. What's really cool as well is that over 2 years ago, Gemry Gregory made a diamond gem concept, and his diamond gem actually looks really nice. But what I think is most interesting about it is that we now actually have diamond gems in CS2 with all of the changes to the Dopplers, and it's pretty cool how he basically predicted that diamond gems were going to be in the game. And I don't know about you, but I actually like Gemry's diamond gems way more than I like the ones that we have in game now. They look much more vibrant, and obviously the color is closer to what I think would be a diamond color. I know diamonds are supposed to be clear, but when I think of diamonds, I think of this. I definitely have brain rot, but that's besides the point. And what is your guys' favorite potential new Doppler that we looked at in this video? For me, it would definitely have to be the opal or the amethyst. And please let me know down in the comments below if you actually like the citron gems, because I personally think that they're kind of ugly. I would much rather a topaz gem over a citron gem. I just don't see this knife going with any loadouts at all. By the way guys, we now have a Discord where I am doing a ton of giveaways. The most recent giveaway winner was actually just picked last week, and I will be doing a new giveaway next week, so if that is something that you are interested in, definitely make sure to join. The link will be down in the description below. It is also just a really cool place to hang out and talk with like-minded people, and also stay in the know about news relating to CS2, as I post most of the stuff that I make videos about in the Discord beforehand. Also, YouTube tells me that up to 90% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed, so if you just checked and you aren't, please make sure to hit that sub button and click the bell so that you never miss another upload. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. It really means the world to me, and I'll see you in the next one.